Hello everyone, this is Bhumika Patil, Senior Lecturer of IF Department in Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhayandar. In first part of the fourth chapter, we seen about project selection, SWOT analysis, project appraisal and pre-feasibility study about project. In this part of fourth chapter, that is business plan preparation, we are going to see about following learning outcomes. The learning outcomes of this chapter are business plan and section of plan or contents of project report. Let's see about business plan and general guidelines for writing a business plan. As much as your plan represent your dreams and it's very important to you, it may not be as high on the agendas of the people who read it. When you sit down to write your plan, think of who will be reading it and put yourself into their shoes as much as possible. In most cases, the people who read your plan are going to be potential investors, bankers and or potential partners. Your readers have likely seen dozens and perhaps even hundreds of plans. These people do not often have a great deal of time, so prepare your plan accordingly. In general, you should write the plan by yourself. Get help if you need it, but do not let your accountant, bookkeeper, or the other professional write your plan for you. You may let them help you with the financial plan, for example. But you need to know your plan inside and out, and the best way to ensure that is to write it yourself. Back up every claim you make with supporting evidence. Include surveys and detailed market research as an addendum or appendix to your plan. Write clearly and to the point, keeping your prose to a minimum. Continuing with the last slide, avoid hyperbole, don't overstate your case. Similarly, avoid unnecessary adjectives such as fantastic, amazing, outstanding, irresistible, and so on. Let the reader form his or her own opinion. Ensure that your writing is error free and edit it for proper form and syntax. Choose a simple common font such as Times New Roman and stick with it throughout the document. Use professionally produced drawings, photographs and graphs unless you are a professional. Your own attempts at art will look amateurish. The same is true for videos if you are using them or a computer based demo. Bind the pages simply. Make sure you include your contact information right on the cover. This is one of the most common mistakes entrepreneurs make. In last slide we seen about guidelines of a business plan or how to write a business plan. In this slide we are going to see about section of the plan or which sections you can include in your business plan. The first two sections should appear at the beginning of your plan. It is not as critical that the other follow in the order given, but this sequence will likely work well. The first is cover page. In cover page of the project report should contain the title of the project, name, address so that the readers of the report can easily contact entrepreneur relating to queries of report. Second is table of content. A table of content are compiled after the main body of the project report is finalized. Topics covered in the project report along with the page number should be mentioned in the project report. Third one is executive summary. This is by far the most important part of your plan. It should be no more than 2 pages in length or less. State the idea, the opportunity, how much money you need, where you hope to get it, how it will be spent, and how you will pay it back. Readers who are interested may then go on to read the rest of your plan. Be warned, if your executive summary is more than 3 pages long, it will likely not be read. Fourth one is your planned venture. Describe your idea as clearly as possible with diagrams, photographs, or any other medium necessary to communicate it to the reader. Back up the idea with a description of the target market. Tell why the opportunity exists and why your idea will capture that market. Next is market research. Explain how you determined the product or service was appropriate to the market. Include explanations to the 4 P's, that are price, product, promotion, and placement. Continuing with the last slide, the next is background and history. In background and history, tell who you are, what experience and skills you bring to this venture, and whether or not you have run your own businesses in the past. Describe and explain their successes or failures. Include your own short biography here. Next is management team. In management team provides the names and short bios of the people you will use to fill the key positions in the business. Startup plan. Tell when and where you plan to start the business and why you choose this time frame and location. The final sections are operational plan. In operational plan, describe in detail how your business will operate. Include diagrams of productions or service areas if appropriate. Marketing plan. In my marketing plan, describe in detail how you will attract customers or clients and how you will deliver your product or service to them. Financial plan. In financial plan, provide a detailed financial plan including a cash flow projection that accounts for the money you will need or borrow and the repayment plan and return on investment to the investors. Here we conclude the fourth chapter, that is business plan preparation. The summary of this chapter is project identification. In project identification we seen about what is project, how to generate an idea, project selection, how to perform a SWOT analysis. Next we seen about method of project appraisal. In that we seen about pre-feasibility study, and in this part we seen about business plan, guidelines to write a business plan, and sections of plan or content of a project report or content which include in project report. Here we end the fourth chapter, that is business plan preparation. In next chapter, that is fifth chapter, we are going to see about managing enterprises. Thank you.